Wisconsin's counties, each unique in their own way. Hop on in and join us for County Officials and Cars Having Conversations, where we hit the road with Wisconsin county leaders to discover what makes their place in our state so special. But this isn't your typical sit-down interview. We're jumping in their vehicle and taking you on a journey through their world, their county. So buckle up and get ready for some good company, great conversation, a few laughs, and a whole lot of local flavor. This is County Officials and Cars Having Conversations, your front seat to the counties we call home.
All right. Well, Shay, should we take a ride?
Let's do it.
Let's take a ride.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think you're sitting on this side. I'm going to go to the other side.
Hey. It's nice to have some good company back here.
You know, I gotta ask you, David. I've often wondered this. I mean, so you're county executive in Milwaukee County, and you're young. I mean, you're not even 40.
No, 38.
So, at what age did you wake up and say, you know what, I want to be a local elected official? I'm giving up on the astronaut thing.
Wow.
I want to be a local elected official.
So I got my first start in politics in 2010, working on a statewide Senate campaign. And as I, met a lot of people all across the state, people will always ask me, well, when do you plan on running for office? And to be honest with you, Mark, I told them, never. When you work for an elected official, man or woman, I always thought to myself, why put myself out there when I can work for somebody who's doing great work and has a voice that I absolutely believed in. But it was about the age of 24 where I got bit by that bug and I decided that I was going to run for office.
It was several years ago, and I think much more so under your leadership. Milwaukee, as Milwaukee goes, so goes the rest of the state. So the rest of the state needs to care about Milwaukee, but what you have done is say, I care an awful lot about the rest of the state. So reaching out that way, that sort of partnership, that's what's going to make our state successful.
I appreciate that, and I thank you for recognizing that. Growing up, we've always heard that Milwaukee County, this region of the area, was the economic engine of the state. Mm-hmm. But, I want to assure people that we don't do this work by ourselves. We're not just on an island that's Milwaukee. People who work in downtown Milwaukee may not necessarily live in the city or live in Milwaukee County. And so we benefit the entire state, just like we benefit from the entire state. And so my job is to help repair relationships, build relationships, to help people understand the better we do as Milwaukee, the better the state goes as well.
Oh man, this is gorgeous.
Welcome.
So, and you mow the lawn here, is that right?
Not personally.
Oh,
but yes.
Okay. But you come and check.
I come down here pretty often. So we are at Veterans Park, and this is one of the most beautiful parks that we have right here off of the shores of Michigami. We always make sure to pay homage to because we are part of the ancestral homeland of indigenous people, particularly the Menominee, the Ho-Chunk, and Potawatomi. But here is where we host many different events. And as you can see down there, you can see the Calatrava, the Art Museum, which is also next to a county-owned cultural asset with our War Memorial. But we also have a huge kite festival every year down here, and many different conventions and conferences that utilize this space because of the great atmosphere. And you think about the views of Lake Michigan, it just couldn't get any better.
What do you do for relaxation? I mean, county executive takes up like 20 out of your 24 hours a day.
Listen, I'm a huge sports fan. I'm a huge sports fan, and I love Giannis, and I love the Milwaukee Bucks. So whenever I get a chance, I try to go to as many Bucks games as possible, as well as Milwaukee Brewers. So the other thing is, I love doing Legos, and so me and my daughters, we will put together different types of Lego sets as a way of fun.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Sounds like you love being a dad.
I love it. I love it.
Who's the cook in your house?
So my wife is the cook. I do all the grilling.
Oh, okay. But you're the good eater.
I am the good eater. I am definitely the good eater.
Are you an apron or no apron guy?
I'm a no apron
No
guy.
apron.
No
Hat?
apron guy.
No hat?
No hat, man. I'm wiping everything all over me.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. With the bratwurst, okay. You don't put ketchup on the bratwurst, do you?
Oh, no.
No, you
No,
don't
you
do
can't
that.
do
You just
no.
don't do that.
No. Don't hold me. Don't hold that against me.